Men have succeeded in gaslighting society into believing that men will provide and protect women, when the reality is men provide for themselves and protect their own interests. Patriarchy demands that men provide for wives and families, but what it really demands underneath the gaslighting is that men provide themselves with a wife and a family. Look at what happens in divorce court when men are so...
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I sit on my bed, my couch. Right now is my bed, but I sit on it and I gave my opinion because that's what I do. That's what I like to do. That's what makes me happy, right? I used to share contact with you in the beginning and say whatever that I want to say. Not really. I wasn't saying anything right in the beginning. I was just teaching other people's videos, not really showing myself, all right? And then YouTube said that you need to show your face a little more. And then guys, here we are, eating, wearing wigs. I don't know what I like. I like wearing wigs, or I like wearing dukes, or maybe I like wearing, oh my god, these things itch. Like, I don't know when people wear them so long and they don't itch. Like, I always itch. I'm always itching. So guys, for the remaining of this video, just ignore this. I'm sincerely not editing this. Okay, we're back now. One, two, and action. So guys, honestly guys, so I don't like wigs. I like wearing dukes. I feel like I'm gonna go back to dukes. Honestly, you just imagine. I don't do this when I'm wearing dukes unless I'm itching to my forehead. But anyways, men protect their own interest. They never really protect women. They're too selfish for that, if you really observe them, really. But at the same time, I feel like what's also harming men is men who are in touch with their feminine energy. Men have to deal with other men who are not inclined with their feminine energy, who constantly, every day of their life, they reject their feminine energy. Unfortunately for them, they're gonna go sooner than the white men. So after them, basically, when men go extinct, the white people are gonna join them, unfortunately. But men protect their own interest. Men will leave you in the desert with no water. Guys, let us just watch this video. Oh my god, I hate wigs. Let's just watch this video, okay?
Men have succeeded in gaslighting society into believing that men will provide and protect women, when the reality is men provide for themselves and protect their own interests. Patriarchy demands that men provide for wives and families, but what it really demands underneath the gaslighting is that men provide themselves with a wife and a family. Look at what happens in divorce court when men are so happy to desert their wives and children and not support them anymore once they do not have perceived ownership of them. The same thing happens when we're talking about protection. Men feel zero obligation to protect women unless they have perceived ownership of them. But they will protect their interests and the interests of other men, especially when it comes to benefiting from the systems that they have constructed. Men provide for themselves and protect their own self-interests.
So I'm going to say it. Men are not natural protectors, providers, or leaders. Religion and indoctrination has convinced men and women that men are these things. It has given them the responsibility of these things within our society, but is contrary to their nature. men are all about self-preservation, and they only provide and protect what they think is theirs and what they're in possession of. When something is supposedly innate and natural to you, you do it automatically. So if men were natural protectors and providers, it is something that we would see them do within the community, within the world, not something that they simply do for that which they possess. Furthermore, how can you be a natural protector but the biggest threat and predator in this world? Ask a man what he needs to protect you from, and he's going to say other men. Because when we look at these natural protectors, most of the domestic violence, rape, molestation, shootings, killings, raping of nature's resources, dominating other people and countries, most of the violence is done by these natural protectors. Something is not adding up. One thing I'm realizing is that we've been told a lot of lies. Literally almost everything that we've been taught is upside down. If you think about it, it's actually women that are the natural protectors and providers of this world. Your mother, she innately protects you with her own body and her own life as you're forming in her womb. When you're born, her body naturally provides for you. Furthermore, women, just by my observation and what I've seen, they're the first ones to offer protection and provision to the community and to the world. People that they don't even know, they're the first one to run to your rescue. They're the first one to try to break up fights. They're the first one to say, hey, do you have a need? Let me fulfill that. Women are all about community. And being about community means that you are truly the natural protector and provider, because you birth the community. So therefore you care for what you birth. We've learned a lot of lies, and it's time to put things into proper view. Now, yes, there may be men who do provide, lead, and protect, but it's something that they establish through self-development, self-awareness, and self-discipline. Most men, no.